नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। Welcome everybody to our Srimad Bhagavatam study circle at Gulmohar Society, and I'm very happy to be with all of you. Thank you. बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है आप सबके साथ. We are getting to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, a very special chapter, and this chapter is Krishna entering Dwarka. अभी just this recent सीधी बात में मैं बोल रहा था, I was telling that Krishna has 4 favorite things. भगवान के 4 favorite वस्तु है. The first favorite वस्तु is एकादशी. एकादशी तिथि. तिथियों में एकादशी favorite है. The favorite महीना, the favorite month is Kartik month. Yes, favorite month. Favorite plant is Tulsi plant, and favorite place is Dwarka. So Krishna is going back to his favorite place. भगवान अपने favorite place में जा रहे हैं in Dwarka Dham. So again, requesting everybody, please turn on video, turn on video, turn on video. बताइए फिर ये नाम द्वारका कैसे आया मैं बताऊंगा. I'll tell you. Yes, thank you. So when I ask a question, ये द्वारका क्या है actually? So Krishna, when Jarasandha was repeatedly attacking Mathura, Jarasandha आक्रमण कर रहा था. So Krishna wanted to set up a place by which he can protect the Mathuravasis. अपने citizens को protect करते हैं, number 1. And also Krishna wanted to keep Jarasandha away from Vrindavan जितना हो सके. We should not come near Vrindavan. मेरे Vrindavan devotees को problem नहीं आना चाहिए. And that's what Krishna wanted. So what Krishna did was he went to Samudra Devata. Yes. And by going to Samudra Devata, he prayed to him and requested that I want a place. So it was 12 yojanas birthplace, यानी कि 96 square miles का एक जगह, which was my lord last में ठीक है. It's actually Pranav's birthday here. He wants me to wear this cap. He came, he was putting it on me, and I was like, wait. Very funny. So he had invited what he did was, Krishna, he got all his gopis. All gopis were sleeping in Vrindavan. Sab so rahe the. So he got everybody and brought them to the palace in this place. जो 108, 12 योजना का 12 into 8, 196, I'm sorry, 96 square miles. इतना जो area था, वहां पे he had put all the gopis in a palace. And gopis got up. Gopis are used to living in huts. वो लोग जो है simple houses में जीते. They never came to palace. So they came and they saw the palace and they wanted, अरे where is the door? हमको निकलना है. द्वार कहाँ है? द्वार कहाँ? द्वारका ऐसे करके the place became द्वारका. So द्वारका नाम भी किसने दिया है? गोपीस ने दिया है. Even today there is a very special place where Krishna and the gopis had very special pastimes, water sports in Dwarka. And that place is called as Gopi Kund, Gopi Talab. And what Gopi Chandan we are all wearing on our forehead is from that Dwarka. Dwarka se aata hai. Right? So that's why Krishna's favorite place Dwarka, and Krishna is entering into Dwarka. Okay, so we are in Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 11th chapter, shloka number 16. So now what happens is 16, 17, 18. In these 3 shlokas, 16, 17, 18, what is going to happen is Krishna is going to be welcomed by his very close relatives. Everybody is welcome. Now Krishna is coming, everybody is welcoming. So पहले कौन welcome कर रहा है? Very close relatives, na? They are going to welcome. Okay. So this is 1, 11, 16. First canto, 11th chapter, shloka number 16. 16 and 17 together. Please मेरे पीछे दोहराने का प्रयास कीजिए. निशम्य प्रेष्ठम आयंतम
शम्यं पृष्ठ आयन्तं
वसुदेवो महामनाः
वसुदेव महामना
अक्रूरश्चोग्रसेनश्च
अक्रूरशोग्रसेन
रामश्चाद्भुतविक्रमः
रामश्चादभुविक्रमः
प्रद्युम्नश्चारुघ्नेश्नश्च साम्बो जाम्बवती सुतः प्रहर्ष वेगोच्चशित शयनासन भोजना. Yes. So Nishamya Preshtham. What happened is they just heard, Hare Krishna aa gaya, Krishna aa gaya, Krishna aa gaya. So, hey, Krishna aa gaya. So they just heard this. Nishamya Preshtham. Preshtham means very, very dear. Yes. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale. Preshthaya means one is very, very dear. Krishna Nisamya Preshtham Ayantam. Aaye hain, aapke Preshth aaye hain. As soon as they heard that, what? Who all heard? First is Vasudev. Who is Vasudev? Vasudev is the father of Krishna. And here is called as Mahamana. Mahaman. Why is called Mahaman? Because in his man Krishna appeared. Bhagwan jo hai is not born from Devaki and Vasudev the way in which regularly children are born in this world. Aise nahi. He is born, Krishna appeared how? First in the mind of Vasudev. And then from mind of Vasudev to the womb of Devaki. That's how he came. Into heart of Devaki, then womb of Devaki. That is why Vasudev's mind is called what mind? Mahamana, great mind. Correct? Number 2 is Akrura. Akrura is the general, commander of Pehle Kamsa, and now Kamsa is gone, so he's the commander of Dwarka. Dwarka ka commander kaun hai? Akrur. And Akrur is the uncle. Ugrasena. Who is Ugrasen? Ugrasen is father of sons, Kamsa. Yes, father of Kamsa, and he's also the brother of Kunti Bhoj. Kunti Maharani ke father jo hai, unka bhi bhai hai. Yes, cousin brother, cousin like that. So Ugrasen is the king. And Rama. Who's Rama here? Balram. Cha Adbhuta Vikrama. So now in front of Rama, Adbhuta Vikrama, that hero who performs Adbhuta Vikrama, superhuman power he has. Why is called Adbhut Vikram? Many things he has done. Balram ne kya kiya? Balram ne jo hai, with his hull, Balram's favorite weapon is hull, the plow. He took Hastinapur, और हस्तिनापुर को गंगा में डुबाने के लिए he drowned the Hastinapur. He was pulling. So who can do this? कोई कर सकता है? शहर को पूरा डुबा सकता है? नहीं. So Maham, the sea, he is called as Adbhuta Vikrama, very powerful. What else did Balram do? Balram killed one gorilla, Dvivida gorilla. This gorilla was very powerful gorilla. वो त्रेता युग का गोरिल्ला था. ये गोरिल्ला साधारण गोरिल्ला नहीं, त्रेता युग का गोरिल्ला. In fact, ये अगर if you see the picture, Sita, Ram, Lakshman, Hanuman and Dvivid. Dvivid also was there. Dvivid used to stand near Sita Maiya, but he did not like Lakshman. Lakshman means Guru. So this is like, I will directly be with Krishna, but I don't want Guru. So that is Dvivida mentality. So ये gorilla जो है, Dvivida gorilla, because of offending Lakshman, he lost association of Ram, he lost his bhakti, and he became very lusty. And he was lustily trying to attack the gopis. And he was killa. And that time Balram pet Dvivida gorilla. It's a very nice fight. Adbhuta Vikrama, very powerful. Correct. So Ramascha Adbhuta Vikrama. Then Pradyumna. Who is Pradyumna? Pradyumna is actually Kamadev, whom Shiva had burnt. Correct? Shiva burns the Kama. That happened in the previous Manvantara. And then what happened? He get an opportunity to become the son of Krishna and Rukmini. Some say he's Sanat Kumar. He is also tough. So Pradyumna. And then Charudeshnas. Charudeshna is the son of one of the son of Rukmini and Krishna again. Samba. Who is Samba? Samba is the son of Krishna and Jambavati. So it's called Jambavati Sutaha. He is the son of Jambavati. So he all came. So how, as soon as Krishna came, what they felt? Praharsha. They became very happy. And Vega Choshita. Some alag sa ek force aa gaya. Ek alag energy, Vega aa gaya. Like that, they all got up quickly. They were all doing different acts. Some was Shayana. Somewhere just lying down and taking some rest. Asana, somewhere sitting, somewhere doing bhojan. कुछ बैठे थे, कुछ लेटे थे, कुछ खा रहे थे. But as soon as Krishna has come, they go Choshita. Suddenly they got a current. एक power आ गई ऐसा लगा. Energy आ गई. Yes. How many of you have lived in those days where there used to be power cut? Power cut होते थे घर में वगैरह. Yes. घंटों घंटों, 4 hours, 5 hours power cut. No generator, no inverter. As soon as electricity comes, how everyone used to feel? Hey, light आ गई, light आ गई. In North they say light आ गई. So power comes immediately. And everyone feels happy. अभी क्या सब लोग टीवी देख सकते हैं. Similarly, as soon as Krishna came, ये होते ही everything lit up. Yes, everyone became very happy and lit up. Next sloka. Together. Varanendram puraskritya Brahmane sasumangale Shankaturya nidanena Brahma ghoshena chadritaha Pratyujagmurrathairhrishtaha Pranayagata sadavasa. Hari Hari. So one thing, although if you see, एक वेग आ गया, all got energy, they did not just like that mindlessly run towards Krishna. ऐसे ही कुछ बिना सोचे समझे ऐसे ही भाग गए. No. They made all arrangement. Yes. Varanendram, please get elephants. Elephant ready किए सबने. Krishna आ गए हैं. You make elephant ready. Gaja Sena, Gaja. Then Pushyakrita Brahmane. Keep Brahmanas in the front. Krishna likes Brahmana. Namo Brahmane Devaya. Gro Brahmane Tayacha. As soon as Krishna sees Brahmana, he'll become very happy. So please put Sasu Susu Mangalai. And they were all reciting Vedic mantras and giving blessings to Krishna. Yes. And please get all instrument players. Sabko leke aao. Band ready karo. So Turya. Turya is the bugles. Those who are playing. So Turya Ninadena. Turya ka Ninad. And Brahma Ghoshena. All Brahmanas chanting mantras. Cha Adrita. Then Prati Ujjagmu. Now go fast. Chalo, chalo. Are we ready? Abhi go fast. So this is what we should learn from Dwarkavasis. क्या है? कृष्ण का वेलकम किया लेकिन माइंडलेसली किया एकदम. चलो कृष्ण आ गए. वेलकम कृष्ण. नो, ग्रैंड. हाथी लेके आए, ब्राह्मण लेके आए, इंस्ट्रूमेंट प्लेयर्स लेके आए. दे डिड नॉट जस्ट माइंडलेसली कम इन फ्रंट ऑफ कृष्ण. कृष्ण क्या करे, कुछ अरे बता के आ जाते हैं ना, तुमने कुछ संदेश कुछ नहीं बोला था, सडनली अचानक से आ गए. नो, दे मेड अरेंजमेंट्स. Yes, that's how it is. Even in Vedic times, Atithi. What is the meaning of Atithi? अतिथि. जो टाइम बता के नहीं आता उसको अतिथि बोलते हैं. अतिथि कोई तिथि नहीं है. But still, a guest, a grihastha should we feel very happy when guests come. Yes, when guests come, Atithi Devo Bhava. So feels very happy, welcomes the guest very nicely and serves them. कैसे भी करके arrangement बना देते हैं. I long back saw this Mahabharat series, B.R. Chopra ka. In that what happens is Bhim 1 year he stays with Hidimba. And then Bhim comes to house. And as soon as all Pandavas come to know Bhim has come, they all take half of their prasad and they give it for Bhim. They show in the TV. How many of you have seen that? B.R. Chopra ka Mahabharat. Yes. So he comes. So Turant. ऐसे नहीं बोलते Bhim क्या यार कुछ. No, there was no communication. You are so bad at communication. You did not give us. अरे letter भेज देते, date बता देते, कोई तिथि बता देते. Something you could have told. Why unnecessarily do you come like this suddenly? अभी नहीं है प्रसाद, जाओ. No, we should serve. Yes, we should definitely serve. Whoever it is, any guest comes, something they should get. एक बार what happened was there were some guests who had come to NVCC temple and they were asking for prasad. So the kitchen department, they were all tired. एकदम थक गए थे, इतना serving किया, vessel washing किया. They said there is no prasad, we are sorry. So when Radheshyam Prabhu got to know this, he was very upset. He said, hey, how can you say there is no prasad? Make some poha and give. Give some fruits. Something you should give. ऐसा कभी नहीं बोलना चाहिए कि कुछ नहीं है. Something you should give, definitely. That's not right. So they were, but these Dwarkavasis made elaborate arrangements. They were so experts. They made elaborate. Shankha, Turiya. Says even conch they arranged. Everything. एंड प्रत्युजग जल्दी 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 हरी अप हरी अप हरी अप, ऐसे करके सभी लोग रथीर, दे गॉट अप ऑन देयर चैरियट, यस दे गॉट अप इन द चैरियट, रथीर, रथ भी रेडी कर दिया, एंड हैप्पीली, कृष्ण को एक हैप्पी दिखाना है बोल के, हृष्टैर प्रणयागत साधवस, so like that towards their affectionate one, very respectfully they proceeded. तो एक कमेंट्री पढ़े तो यहाँ पे अंडरस्टैंड कि रिसेप्शन इज अ वेरी सीरियस मैटर. Reception should happen in a very respectful and serious way, and at the same time it is very important that we respect the great personality who has come. Whenever great person is there, उसको अच्छे से respect करना चाहिए, serious है, elaborate arrangement करना चाहिए, welcoming should be there, yes, and worship paraphernalia, all this for great personalities there in Shank and all this, yes, it should happen. Next, now वारमुख्याश्च शतशो यानैस्तद्दर्शनोत्सुका लसत्कुण्डलनिर्भात कपोल वदनश्रियाः. So now this was the previous 16, 17, 18. These verses were the welcoming of close relatives. एकदम निजी संबंधी, वासुदेव, उग्रसेन, प्रद्युम्ना, Anirudh, they all had come. Balram. So this is welcome of what? The second is welcome of the prostitutes. The prostitutes welcoming Krishna. Vara Mukhya. Yes, they are all welcoming Krishna. So now one may be bewildered. Are Prabhu, what is this? 4 regulative principles and all we teach. This Vara Mukhyas are welcoming Krishna. What are Vara Mukhyas? We need to understand one more thing. Vara Mukhyas are not, they are not compared to that the class of people who do sex for money, commercial sex workers. Nahi. Varamukhya refers to waitresses who serve food. It refers to dancers who perform dances. It refers to certain class of singers. It refers to the people who give massage and all those varieties of. They are also addressed as prostitutes only in the Vedic times. Yes. And Srila Prabhupada, if you see in the purport, he writes, it is a necessity in the society to uphold. Then what will happen is, otherwise the lusty men will pollute the general woman. So that even in Dwarka there is maintained, prostitutes are also maintained. It's a necessity in the society, right? To uphold the population properly. Yes, otherwise there will be a lot of chaos. And another thing that is there, we need to understand these prostitutes are not ordinary because they are devotees. Yes, they are all pure devotees of Krishna. So pure devotion service can be performed by anybody. Anybody can perform pure devotion service. There is no external impediment in such a case. So there is an example of a very, very famous prostitute in those times called Chintamani Vaishya. She was a singer basically. And Bilva Mangal Thakur would get attracted. So there was a person called Bilva Mangal Thakur. He would go and be with the Chintamani Vaishya. He was married, he had children, but he would go to every day without fail be with Chintamani Vaishya. So one day there was heavy flood. बहुत बड़ा बाढ़ आ गया था. So the water level rose even beyond his height. And his wife was stopping him. Swami, don't go. At least today, don't go. And stopping, she drowned. वो डूब गई. And with her dead body, he used as a boat to go to meet the prostitute. There was a snake. He took the snake as a rope. He put it on top. He climbed. He jumped into the window and he told Chintamani, I came to meet you. Chintamani said, if this much of eagerness you had for Krishna, agar Bhagwan ke pati itna hota, eagerness, you will be a pure devotee of Lord. And that's when Bilma Mangal striked. Oh my God, I'm supposed to be eager towards Krishna. I'm supposed to perform Krishna consciousness. And I'm after all these things. But then he offered Dandot Pranam to Chintamani and said, Chintamani, you're my guru. You're actually my guru. You're my spiritual master. You have told me the right responsibility. And immediately he walks towards Vrindavan. Yes. There is another prostitute example that comes in the Shastras. Very unfortunate reason she had to get into such a profession. Vesha ban gayi. But her meditation always used to be on the temple of Vishnu, who is which was their opposite. She used to see the Brahman, how fortunate he is. He's offering arti to the Lord. He's singing Mangalarti. He's offering bhoga to Lord. How fortunate. I'm so unfortunate. Which lifetime will I get to serve the Lord like this person? I'm very unfortunate I got into this profession. And the Brahmana used to be there, he used to always condemn. Look at that. Rascal, prostitute. Another customer has come. What nonsense. So horrible. Very bad. Like that, he used to condemn. And once there was an earthquake. And because of the earthquake, everybody in that area died. Yes, there was an earthquake. And the Yamdutas come. Yamdutas come to the Brahmana. And the Brahmana say, अरे गलत एड्रेस पे आ गया, आपको उधर जाना चाहिए. Yamdutas show. आजामिल के बाद हमने अपना ऐप ठीक कर दिया. We have improved our application. आप ही के घर में आना है. You should, I whole life I have rendered service to Vishnu, but you kept thinking of the prostitute. On the other hand, the prostitute, because her meditation was always pure, Vaikuntha Viman came and took her back to Vaikuntha. Yes. That doesn't mean that externally we can do wrong activities. नहीं. ऐसा नहीं है. बात ऐसी नहीं है. But ultimately, what are your meditations? What is your absorption? That is very important. So there have been prostitutes with very good consciousness also. Yes. So that's what is spoken in Bhagavad Gita. Mam viparta vyapachritya yepi syu papayonah striyo vaishas tata shudras tepi yanti param gatim. However lower a person is, however low class person, definitely they all can become pure devotees of Krishna. Materially they may be low, position wise low. Yes, materially ekdam degraded, but spiritually they can be high class. Yes. Correct. Even Chandalas, there are examples of Guha, who was Nishad Raj, but pure devotee of Ram. There's the example of Nilgari, hunter, who became pure devotee of Lord. Yes. So like this, we understand from these verses that material birth, material degradation is never an impediment for pure devotion service. Okay. Yeah. So even these prostitutes, Varamukhyas, they welcomed Krishna. They had decorated themselves very beautifully, and they were proceeding in various vehicles in Rath. So they were very eager to meet the Lord. Correct? So their Lasat Kundala, Nirbhata. Lasat Kundala means earring, shining earrings. Nirbhata is shining. Kapola, Vadana Shriya. They were very beautiful. They all went to meet Krishna and they wanted to welcome Krishna. Next. So now that section is over. The next section is about how Krishna is equal to everybody. सब लोग रिसीव करने हैं, भगवान सबके ऊपर समान दृष्टि रखते हैं, समदर्शी. How is that? See, नट नर्तक गंधर्वाः सूतमागध वंदिनः गायन्ति चोत्तम श्लोक चरितान्यद्भुतानि च. So actually speaking, who are these people? They are all entertainers. Now, what are the modern entertainment people go for? Stand-up comedy. Yes. Cinema, Bollywood, Hollywood, modern entertainment. What else? Insta. Yeah, some are YouTube stars, Insta stars. So like that, there are different people who are entertainment industry. Yes, magicians. बराबर आज भी है ये सारी चीजें. So these are Vedic entertainers. What is the first? Nata. Nata means those who perform various drama, skits and dramas. They are called as Nata. The second category is Nartaka. Nartak is a dancer. Yes, dancers. So they also had come. And Gandharvaha. Gandharvas are actually singers. Okay. So these three are Shudras. Yeah. Usually Shudras take up this profession. Nata, Nartak, Gandharva. Singing in public. No, singing is not an activity of Shudra. Singing can be done in degree, but usually street singers, yes, court singers, they're all Shudras. They take up these activities. Dancing, dramatist, singing. Yes, this is all done by Shudras. Krishna accepted the service. They were all drama, people were doing nice dramas, but what dramas? Yes, Krishna conscious dramas. They were playing, enacting what? Charitani Adbhutani. Gayanti cha uttama shloka Charitani. भगवान के चरित्र को उसके ऊपर ड्रामा कर रहे थे. Again, Nartak, what they were dancing? They were performing different kinds. How many of you seen Bharatnatyam? There is Mohini Atam. Yes. There is Dasavataram. There are different types of dances. Dasavatar, Bhagwan ke sare avatar, dikhate 10 avatars. So like that, there are different varieties of dances. Mohini Atam is how Mohini bewilders the asuras and gives Amrit to demigods. So like that. So these kind of dancing they were doing. Gandharva, singing. They were not singing some Bollywood songs and all, cinema songs. They were singing songs connected to Krishna's different activities. They would compose tunes and they would sing. So these three are Shudras. The next three, Suta, Magada, Vandina, they are Brahmanas. So Suta is who? Many of them ask me, what is the meaning of the Suta Goswami? So Suta is one who is expert in history, historical facts. Yes. So they very nicely historically told what all Krishna did from beginning. Yes, Suta is a historian. So Suta Goswami he's expert in Purana. That's why he's called Suta Goswami. Roma Harshan Sut. He was from his family. Roma Harshan is the person who wrote all Puranas. Who knows histories, Puranas, very well. Puranas, histories, Samhitas. Ved Vyasa is the teacher of Suta. Ved Vyasa knew much more. He knew Shrutis also, many more. Vyasa is who knows the entire Vedic literatures, who expands. Suta Roma. So we will, if you read the fifth chapter of Bhagavatam, there are different students Vyasa has. So Paila Rishi, he tells you, expand Rig Ved. You're expert. So jo expert the, so Roma Harshan ko Puran de dete. So he becomes Roma Harshan Sut because of that. His name was Roma Harshana. One whose hair is always standing in ecstasy. He's called Roma Harshan. Correct? जो हमेशा खुश रहता है उसका. That is the literal meaning, but of course he was an offender. He also is having this Vivida tendency. When Balram came, he did not stand up. He was proud of his skill. Yes, he was very skillful. Jasdev ka student. Purana aata hai sab kuch. So he wrote. He's the one who wrote. His students. So they become Suta, historians. So there's a class of people who tell history very nicely. There's a storytelling is an art, yes or no? We tell some pastimes. Some people tell pastimes very nice. Leela अच्छे से बताते हैं. कुछ लोग बोले okay, once there was a Krishna and Krishna lifted the Govardhan. क्या ये newspaper reading? News पढ़ रहे हैं. Some people read like that. So there has to be some delivery, right? एक effect. बहुत दूर, बहुत साल पहले की बात है. एक बार एक बहुत सुंदर लड़का रहता था. बिल्कुल नीले रंग का था और उसके होंठ लाल लाल थे. So they have a way of telling the history. उसका नाम कृष्ण था. Like that. Wow, we feel involved. Wow, बोलो और बोलो. भले पता है, we know everything, but still involvement is more because of a very attractive style of presentation. So they are Sutas. The second is Magadas. Magadas are those people who are genealogists, who glorify your entire ancestry. Okay, आपके पास पिताजी महान वसुदेव उनके so वसुदेव पुत्राय नमः शूरसेन पौत्राय नमः. तो ऐसे करके they will glorify different the full history बताएंगे आपको. कहाँ से? यदुवंश का शुरुआत. यदुवंशाय यदुनंदनाय नमः. ऐसे करके कृष्ण को नाम से जोड़ के they will tell the whole history. उनको पूरा आता है. So Magadhs are expert. Even today there are Magadhs. In Pune also there are Magadhs. There's an area of Ravivar Pit. There are Magadhas who are from Agastya Nadi, Agastya Jyotish Nadi. You go there, they will tell you, you are supposed to come here at this time. Yes, and they will tell you name of your father, grandfather, great grandfather, his father, uske father, सब पूरा history बता देंगे आपको. Till you go through, they will have the full records are there. Even today, they are there. We don't know. हमको नहीं पता. 10 generation के ऊपर नहीं पता. There is one boy, Dhruvin Prabhu. You all know he who hosts the Gita Art of Life. He knows up to 8 ancestors. 8 ancestors. उसके बाद उसको भी नहीं पता. He said no bro, I also don't know. So 8 forefathers he knows. So they are called Magadas. And third are Vandinaha. Vandinahas are very expert in Shastras. These Brahmanas are expert in Shastras. They will glorify with proper Sanskrit, proper Rasa, Chanda, Alankar ke saath they will glorify you. Dignified speech. They will glorify the activities. Of course, these Sut Magada Vandina should not be seen as jokers. जो king को क्या करते हैं? खुश करते नहीं, बिल्कुल. They genuinely glorify. They are Brahmanas, proper Brahmanas. Correct? They are called bards. B-A-R-D-S in English. Yes, Sutamagad Vandina. Gayanti, and they sing. Utta Uttama Shloka Charitani Adbudani cha. So what we understand from this, we understand this very clearly that Krishna accepted service of both Shudras and Brahmanas alike. Krishna never showed any difference. He accepted. He accepted the dance, he accepted the singing, he accepted even the drama, and he accepted the glorification of Sut Magadvandi also. Yes, because everything was Krishna. They were all glorifying Krishna only. So some people find it very difficult. They say Puranas are imaginary. Prabhupada writes in the purport one point. Why they say Puranas are imaginary? Because actually Puranas are written not chronologically. उसका कोई chronology नहीं है. क्रमानुसार नहीं लिखा है. They are very old past. Some Puranas are from previous yuga. Some are from previous day of Brahma. कुछ Puranas जो है वो previous Brahma के हैं. कुछ Puranas अलग ब्रह्मांड के हैं. So there are Puranas of different universes, different ages, different times. तो कौन सा कब हुआ था we don't know. Ajamil Ukapakhyanam, Sukadeva Goswami says, I heard this from Agastya Rishi. But it's how old we cannot. Puran means very old. In fact, Hiranyakashipu tells a Puran. He talks about a Puran. I'll tell you a story from Purana, he tells. And he tells the story of Suyagnya Raja. Abhi Suyagnya hai nahi Bhagavatam mein, kai aur. So this is not from this Brahma ka hai nahi, bahut pehle ka hai wo. Probably how does this Puranas come into the universe? They're written. They're passed down, definitely they're passed down and they're written. Written down for Kali Yuga by sages like Roma Harshan, but they're passed down in form of stories. Just like, for example, you go to Yatra. Yatra में बहुत सारी कथा बोलेंगे, stories बोलेंगे, बराबर? वो सब याद रख के जब आप यात्रा लेके जाएंगे अपने काउंसिलीज को, अपने ग्रुप को, तो you will tell ना. Now what I am able to tell past times, I am able to tell Leela is how, based on what? Based on what I heard from my seniors. That's how the parampara is passed down. Correct? I mean, if they are from different yugas, then how they come into this being? Yes, they are recorded for all purposes. Is there Brahmaji gets all recorded and he passes it on. So original files Brahmaji को मिलते. Krishna स्वयं tells. Krishna knows everything. Veda ham samaditani vartamanani charjana bhavishyani cha bhutani mam tu vedana kascha. Krishna knows everything. He tells everything to Brahma. Okay, so Brahma gets full information. Correct? So they know. ठीक है? All right. So these are all entertainment artists of Dwarka. But everybody's Krishna conscious. ऐसा होना चाहिए. Entertainment artist should be fully Krishna conscious. Nowadays, entertainment is not wrong. Not wrong. You can go for entertainment. But what kind of entertainment? The entertainment artists take you away from Krishna. If they are making you Krishna conscious, then the entertainment is perfect. होना चाहिए entertainers. Okay, next. So next one is about how Lord is going to rescue. अब भगवान ने क्या किया? ये लोगों ने अच्छा रिसेप्शन किया, but भगवान क्या कर रहे हैं? What is Krishna doing? That is mentioned in the next verse. Bhagavam statra bandhunam pauranam anuvartitam yata vidhi upasangamya sarvesham manamadadit. So Bhagavan statra, भगवान ने उधर क्या किया? बंधु नाम, his relatives, पौराणाम मतलब जो पुरी में रहते हैं, द्वारका पुरी, so पुरी में रहने वाले पौराणाम, citizens, पौराणाम, अनुवर्ती नाम means जो कोई भी उनके पीछे पीछे आ रहे थे, all of them, anybody who came to welcome, अनुवर्ती नाम, यथा विधि उपसंगम्य means he went near, and यथा विधि means as per scriptures, विधि के अनुसार, सर्वेशाम मानमादते, he respected everybody. See, देखिए भगवान सबको respect किए, सबको accept किए. Yes. And how did he do that? यथाविधि कैसे किया? Next verse. प्रह्वाभिवादनाश्लेष करस्पर्श स्मितेक्षणैः आश्वास्य चाश्वपाकेभ्यो वरैश्चाभिमतैर्विभुः. How many of you agree that we have friends, but even in friends we have different categorization? हाँ कि नहीं? Somebody is hi friend, hello friend, hi hello friend. Somebody is Hare Krishna friend. Somebody is close friend. somebody is very dear friend, somebody is best friend, whatever categorization. So similarly, Krishna also, he dealt with everybody. Prahuva means to bow down. Those who were senior to him, what did he do? Prahuva. Balram, senior. Ugrasen, senior. Vasudev, senior. He bowed down. Some of them he greeted with words. Abhivadana. He spoke nicely. Thank you so much. Thank you for your gift. Abhivadana. Some of them were friendly with Krishna. Karasprisha. He touched hands. Handshake. So who said handshake is not Vedic? Hey, handshake Vedic. Handshake is Vedic. Even showing two thumbs like this is also Vedic. Many people ask, Prabhuji, ye to karmi log karte. Nahi, Nityanand Prabhu would show this to his friends. This is perfectly Vedic. Handshake is also Vedic. Karasprishan. Vedic hai. Two thumbs dikhana bhi Vedic hai. Smita Ikshanai. Smilingly, he looked at somebody, he didn't speak. He just smilingly said like that. Yes. I remember my spiritual master. So we were all in Vada, GEV. Right? So some of us, we had gone for Brahmachari Yatra in GEV Vada. This was 2016. 2016 ki baat hai. So some of the brahmacharis, Maharaj just looked. Then he came ahead. Some of them he smiled and he said like that. And some of them he came forward and asked, "Are you all happy? Are you happy?" Very nice. Some words. Then some of us, he came near and he caught hand and he was talking. And there I was next to a senior devotee. Of course, I'm a very small person. So I was holding the bag of the senior devotee. मतलब उनको मुश्किल हो रहा था तो मैं बैग होल्ड कर रहा था, होल्ड करके जा रहा था. So Maharaj embraced that senior devotee. And मैंने सोचा Maharaj embrace किया. I was so happy, so fortunate. And I thought Maharaj will just go. मैं ऐसे नमस्कार करता हूँ. After he embraced him, he came to me and he showed his hands also like this. And he embraced me also. Nice. So I could see that same way how Krishna is dealt with everybody differently. Basis that Vidhivat that was there, no? So basis that somewhere disciples, all are good devotees, of course. Everyone has given their life. All are brahmacharis, saffron brahmacharis, everyone. Right? So good brahmacharis, all of them. But basis on the seniority, their experience, their consistency in practice, everybody was treated differently. My only qualification was I was serving a senior devotee. कुछ नहीं, उनका बैग उठाया था बस और कुछ नहीं. इसलिए उनके साथ था. So Maharaj saw that and he was very happy. He embraced me also. Yes. This is how Krishna valued everybody. So Ashwasya cha Ashwapekobhya. So right from Ashwasya is actually Ashwasan Dena, to encourage people. He also encouraged some juniors who were there. They got encouragement. Very good, very good. How are you? बहुत अच्छा. Ashwasya. Cha Ashwapekabhya. मतलब Chandal se, till the point of Chandala, everybody he very nicely treated. That is Krishna. Correct? So Vidhivat, जैसे हम भगवान के पास, Krishna will treat all of us also differently basis on how we exhibit sadhana bhakti. बराबर? Actually, when we go to temple to have darshan of Lord, it is not some ordinary activity. It's Krishna revealing his beauty to us. So to the degree we have chanted nicely, we have heard nicely, to that degree Jagannath will reveal his beauty. Kunj Bihari will reveal his beauty to all of us. Vrindavan Chandra will reveal beauty. And to the degree sadhana is not proper, he'll say, "Arey kya hai? Okay. Okay. Namaskar, dandat karna padega. Bhagwan hai. Dandat." So the day you are in good consciousness, you approach Krishna with good consciousness, you will see that your darshan is different. It's magical darshan that happens. So that is very important. Yeah. So one thing we understand, Prabhupada emphasizes that material gradation is there in material world. Gradation means ki rank. A bada, chota, brahman, shudra. This is there in where? Material world. Spiritual world mein aisa kuch nahi. So this is what world? This is actually spiritual world. Everybody got wonderful, similar treatment by Krishna. Krishna reciprocated love with everyone. So finally, abhi Bhagwan Dwarka mein enter hone wale hain. So let's see Krishna's entry, royal entry into Dwarka. Swayam cha guru bhir vipray sadarai stavarai rapi आशीर्भीर युज्यमानोन्यैर वंदिभिश्चा विशत्पुरम. So Swayam cha, Krishna was walking himself. Then Gurubhir. Guru means who are elders, but Sresht, elders. Viprair, Brahmanas. Sadarhi. Okay, Sadarhi. That means Viprai, Sadarhi. Husband and wife. Old Brahmana and wife Brahmana. They were also going. Savarairapi. And these Brahmanas and wife, what they were doing? They were chanting prayers. Constant chanting. Dekha, Brahmana means has to continuously chant. So they were chanting different mantras and praises and offering blessings to Krishna. The chanting was not stopping. Ashirbhir Yujyamano. Ashirbhir, blessings. Some of them, the elders were offering blessings. Yujyamano, they were praising these Brahmanas. And Anye, other also. Anyer Vandibhis. There were other admirers. जो कि कृष्ण, हरे कृष्णा देखो कितने सुंदर है, हरे कृष्णा आ गया देखो, look at Krishna's like this. तो इस तरीके से they were. Okay, we pray. What does this invalid Brahmana mean? Invalid Brahmana means those who have become old, aged. Invalid. बूढ़े हो गए. So although they were old, their enthusiasm was not cold. That's what is why it's very, Prabhupada specifically mentioned invalid Brahmanas. I wanted to make that point. Is भले बूढ़े हो गए. Normally एक बार बूढ़े हो गए तो चलो रह जाते हैं घर पे. But you look at Kaushalya Mataji. She's, of course, she's not old. But she's every day there. If Kaushalya Mataji doesn't come for Mangalarti, मतलब वो पूना में नहीं. That's what it means. कुछ भी हो जाए, her enthusiasm is like a child. Evening program, look at our Sushil Po. Sushil Po भी बोलेगा, अरे मैं old हूँ क्या फिर? नहीं, he's also not old. मतलब हम सब में relatively old. He's every day evening program is there. Morning program Mataji, evening program Prabhuji. दोनों रहते हैं, no matter what. So their consistency is there. So these invalid Brahmanas का बताने का क्या है? Although their bodies are old, their enthusiasm is not old. Their enthusiasm is fresh. That is why that Prabhupada highlights that word, invalid Brahmanas. They were very old. That's what Acharyas say. Got it, right? And one more thing is these invalid Brahmanas, what they would do, abhi maintenance kya hai? Kuch nahi. They will simply glorify the king and king will maintain them. Maintain. Old Brahmanas ka full maintenance king will do. They just simply have to do the duty of course, glorifying king means properly in connection to Krishna. Now, even suppose now devotees celebrate birthdays, there's appreciation festival. We don't appreciate people irrespective of Krishna. Sabko Krishna se jod ke oh, Prabhu chants very nicely the holy name of Lord. Yes? Or Mataji listens to Bhagavatam class very attentively. That's how in connection with Krishna we should glorify, not separately from Krishna. And because these Brahmanas, the Vipray along with their wives, they would glorify Krishna, glorify the kings like that, they would all be maintained by king. No worries. Okay. So now comes the festival. देखते हैं कितना आगे बढ़ते हैं हम लोग. Let's go ahead. Festival. Now this is a festival going to start. Because Krishna is entering Dwarka, let us see the festival. Rajamargam gate Krishne Dwarkaya kulastriyah Harmyani arururvipra Tad ikshana mahotsavaha. Mahotsav, Maha Utsav. क्या है वो? Tad ikshana, to see Krishna. Seeing Krishna is Mahotsav. Correct? So bada, so greatest part, again, we need to understand from this is decorating the Lord in the temple. Deities has to be perfect. We should decorate the deities very gorgeously. That's why if you see in our temples, ISKCON temples, whenever there is festival day, so that time there's extraordinary darshan. Pujaris take more time to sit and decorate and make it really special. Just alag hi hota hai. Ek alag level ka darshan hota hai. So that's why. So Lord is very attractive. Tadikshana Mahotsav. That is their Mahotsav, to see Krishna. That is Utsav. So every day we are going to go and take darshan of Lord. I've seen many devotees when I've stayed in Kunj Bihari also, when I stayed in NBCCA and also in BYC, both, all three places. There are some devotees who every day come हाजिरी देने आते हैं, भगवान का दर्शन देखने आते हैं भगवान को. भगवान को देखे बिना उनका दिन नहीं जाता. So like this. So these are all Tadikshana Mahotsavam. They are for their act. They will actually experience the festivity. Correct? And what is mentioned? Rajamargam gate Krishna. Especially jab Krishna Rajmarg, on the road. On the Rajmarg actually refers to highway. So Krishna is going. And how he'll go, that is also mentioned beautifully. Rajamargam gate Krishna, as Krishna is going in that road, Dwarakaya kulastriyaha harmani. Harmani ahuhu. So all the kulastriya. See, now the prostitutes, they went directly. Because they are women who were dancers, singers. But the respectable women, kulastriya, they did not come down on Rajamarg. They went on top. They went on top of the terrace, on the roof. That goes to show that Dwarka was so rich. They had multi-story buildings. They went on top of the roof, etc. Harmani Arurhur. And thus they were all looking at Krishna from top. Correct? So Prabhupada says that this woman equality and all is very artificial. This woman respectability is something which is, we are putting woman on top. This is Vedic culture. So this is called woman respectability. Stree ko adar dena. Saman samajhna nahi hai. Woman equality is wrong. It is meant to exploit. This woman respectability. That's one thing. Second thing, Prabhupada mentions that free mixing should not be allowed. That's why if you see in our ISKCON, there is separation. Prabhuji's, Mataji's, we keep separate. Barricade is there. They sit separately. And also when they dance. So there was one fellow who came. Gaurav Prabhu had invited him. Please come. So he was used to going in RG's. RG is a very famous pub in South Bombay. So Gaurav Prabhu said, you come to our RG's. Radha Gopinath. We are also RG. So he came. Right? So many things, a long story. But one question he had asked Gaurav Prabhu, here I see that in pubs, usually boys and girls dance together. Men and women dance together. That is pub. But here I see men are dancing separate, women are dancing separate. Gaurav Prabhu told him that here only one boy and girl dance together. That is Radha Gopinath. Otherwise, boys dance separate, girls dance separate with them. So this is good culture where there is no free mixing. Okay, next. So this festival will go on for 25, 26, 27. 3 more verses. Nityam nirikshamananam yadapi dwarakaukasam navitripyanti hidrishaha श्रियोधामांगम अच्युतम. ओ नित्यम निरीक्षमाणम. एक दिन का फेस्टिवल नहीं होता. Yes, it's very easy to have one time ecstasy in devotional service. Correct? Like कोई एक बार आया कीर्तन में, once a year, जन्माष्टमी के दिन धूमधाम नाच रहे हैं. Not bad. But what is the real spiritual taste? If every day with the same enthusiasm you're dancing in kirtan, you're singing kirtan, that is real enthusiasm. Not that एक दिन, one day is coming and dancing with it. वो भी अच्छा है, not bad, but real enthusiasm वो है. वो एक दिन का, क्या we call it, 4 दिन का चांदनी, 4 दिन की चांदनी. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. हमारा भक्ति मतलब कंसिस्टेंसी होना चाहिए. So नित्यम निरीक्षमाणम, every single day they would come for darshan. Whenever Krishna would go in the Rajmarg. यद्यपि द्वारकाउकसम, all the inhabited. 1, 2, 3 नहीं, सब पूरा द्वारकावासी used to come. That was a grand festival. See, festival means what? All should take part. That's why I tell devotees at our Bhakti Yoga Club Kharadi, BYC devotees, festival matlab sabne aana chahiye. And best is some everybody takes some seva. If you take seva, what will happen? आना ही पड़ेगा. You have to take. क्यों? हमारा सेवा है प्रभु जी, हमारा सेवा है. So wherever सेवा is there, you have to come. तो थोड़ा सेवा ले लो. सेवा लेंगे तो आना ही पड़ेगा. I was always known to be a very, मतलब अभी भी हूँ. हमेशा मेरा ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड रहा है कि पैशनेट प्रीचर, ये भाग जाएगा प्रचार करने के लिए. हमेशा प्रचार भागता रहता है. So to keep me in temple also, devotees used to give me सेवा. ये सेवा लेगा तो रहेगा मंदिर, वरना भाग जाएगा, उड़ जाएगा. कुछ preaching program में भाग जाएगा. Right? Similarly, we should also take up some seva. If you take some seva commitment, फिर आएंगे हम. Correct? So full participation. यद्यपि द्वारकाउकस, although they are seeing Krishna every, अरे इसमें क्या नई बात है, रोज तो देखते हैं कृष्ण को. They never thought like that. Although Krishna is every day there, every day they came with the same enthusiasm, or rather more. नवितृप्यन्ति हीदृश, कितना भी देखे उनको कभी तृप्ति नहीं होती थी. They never thought चला बहुत देख लिया, over, बहुत देख लिया, कभी नहीं. Never ever saturated heart, always more enthusiasm. अरे बहुत कम मिला टाइम दर्शन, बहुत कम, very less time we got. We didn't get a lot of time. So how many of you had that experience कि whenever katha happened, you were listening to the katha in a very great absorption, अरे time हो गया पता ही नहीं लगा. Good. That time you are in good consciousness. Correct? How many times it has happened in Katha? You have checked your watch. Actually, every minute. Okay. Yes. So that time we are not in good. That time we are not in good consciousness. In Japa. No need to tell the name. Okay, it's speaker specific. When the speaker is like that, speaker खींच रहा है, तो प्रभु गणों हरि भक्तों और माताओं, आज हम, he slowly and telling in a very monotonous tone in his own world, and all audience are waiting. कब खत्म होगा? Watching it, that is happening, but regularly when we are in Katha, that happens sometimes. But if really you're with the subject matter, then the speaker doesn't matter. Subject matters, speaker doesn't matter. It's a good devotee. So similarly, here navityanti, kitna bhi dekha, kabhi bhi satisfaction. So kitna bhi suna, satisfaction nahi. There was one devotee who told Prabhuji, please cut my ears and keep with you. मैंने कान काट के आप रखे हैं. बोला बहुत डेंजरस ऑफर है वो. नहीं, I will never get satisfied listening to kirtans. Like that one devotee. I said, this is very good eagerness. वो भाव I was appreciating. Very nice. Of course, you don't have to cut ears. उसकी जरूरत नहीं है. You plug in to the sound vibe, log into the right frequency and keep hearing. Shriyo dhamangam achyutam. Yes, this is the beauty, the abode of all beauty. Dham, भगवान जो है श्रीय का धाम है, यानी he is the धाम of beauty. श्रियो धामांगम अच्युतम, जो अच्युत कभी गिरता नहीं है स्टैंडर्ड में. स्टैंडर्ड हमेशा उठता रहता है. Yes. Hare Krishna. This is the same experience. Festival continues. 2 more shlokas for the festival. Yes. Shriyo nivase yasyorya panapatram mukham drisham bahavo lokapalanam सारंगानाम पदाम्बुजम. जी हाँ, ये उसी कृष्ण का दर्शन कर रहे थे. टेकिंग द सेम दर्शन ऑफ दैट सेम कृष्णा whose chest, यस्य uru is chest. Who stays in Krishna's chest? Shriya, Lakshmi. Lakshmi is called Shriya and Krishna is called Shriyapati. Panapatram mukham drishare. Wow, wow, wow. When you look at his face, you look at Krishna's face, our eyes become like vessels. Yes. Suppose मैं बोलूंगा हरे कृष्णा, मैं एक बकेट में खीर लाया हूँ. इमीडिएटली वैसे खीर लाया हूँ, अगर आप सबका पेट भरा है तो आप क्या करेंगे? यू विल कम विथ ग्लास. वो जी भर दीजिए थोड़ा, ग्लास, बॉटल्स, डब्बास. करेक्ट. लेकिन कृष्ण का प्लेट कभी भरता नहीं है पेट, ये कभी भी नहीं भरता. सो दिस इज लाइक अनलिमिटेड पॉट. वी कैन कीप टेकिंग स्टोरिंग, कीप स्टोरिंग. लेकिन हम लोग अनफॉर्चुनेटली क्या करते हैं, दूसरा पात्र खोल देते हैं, ये वाला पात्र. पर्सनली आई हैव टेकन फोटोग्राफ्स. जब मैं 2022 में ही स्मार्टफोन पहली बार लाइफ में उठाया मैंने, उससे पहले था नहीं मेरे पास. सो भले ही मेरे पास वो स्मार्टफोन है, आई हैव द स्मार्टफोन, डीटीज का फोटो नहीं. आई डोंट टेक, आई कैप्चर डीटी फोटो ओनली थ्रू दिस. इधर से, यहाँ से. ऑफ कोर्स यहाँ फोटो भी खींचा है तो किसके लिए? न्यूज़लेटर के लिए, प्रचार करने के लिए, या फिर डिवोटीज का एंथुसियाज्म बढ़ाने के लिए, उसी के लिए खींचा. आई नेवर क्लिक फोटो. लाइक आई पर्सनली डोंट लाइक सेल्फीज आल्सो. लेकिन क्या करें, डिवोटीज को प्रसन्न करना होता है तो डिवोटीज पूछ लेते हैं एक सेल्फी, तो क्या करें, दासोस में सर्वेंट. इस बाहवो लोकपाला नाम, ये वही कृष्ण है जिनके भुजाओं में कौन है? लोकपालास, ऑल डेमीगॉड्स reside in his bahu. And saranganam padambujam, in his feet. Who resides in his feet? Who reside? Sarangas, the devotees. So devotees are there in the lotus feet of Lord. So why devotees are called saranga? Yes, why they're called as saranga, there is a reason for that. बहुत सुंदर reason है. Prabhupada is writing in the purport very beautifully that devotees are called saranga because अल्टीमेटली एसेंस, पूरा शास्त्र पढ़ा आपने, पूरा भागवतम पढ़ी है. भागवतम का एसेंस क्या है? भागवतम में 3 पी मिलेगी. यू विल गेट 3 पीस इन भागवतम. फर्स्ट पी फॉर पास्ट टाइम्स, सेकंड पी फॉर फिलोसफी, एंड थर्ड पी फॉर प्रेयर्स. सो भागवतम का सार क्या है? प्रेयर्स. एंड सारे प्रेयर्स पढ़ लीजिए जितने भी है, कुंती स्तुति, भीष्म स्तुति, गोपी गीत, ऑल दिस प्रेयर्स यू स्टडी. व्हाट इज द एसेंस? भगवान के श्री चरण कमल. The lotus, surrender unto lotus feet of Lord and never leave the lotus feet of Lord. Stay in the lotus feet of Lord. यही है सब कुछ. That is the essence of all prayers. That's it. Very simple. So, what is being spoken? Saranga. So, Sar क्या है? भगवान के श्री चरण कमल. And who stays there? Saranga, the pure devotees. So, they are called as Saranga. Yes, Saranga. Only Krishna's glorification. Our question. Or Lakshmi ji will eternally reside. So, we don't. Suppose you are worshipping Krishna, you don't have to worry about Lakshmi. Lakshmi will come. When Krishna appeared in Vrindavan, yes, Jayati Tedikam Janmana Vraja. Krishna has appeared. Jayata Indira Shashwatatrahi. Indira came. Indira left Vaikunth. Indira is Lakshmi. She left. Vaikunth छोड़ दिया आगे इधर. Why? Because Nanda Maharaj का celebration देखिए. If you read the 10th canto 5th chapter, Nanda Maharaj celebrating. So that time you see, अरे क्या वो खर्च कर रहे हैं. दूध, दही, घी, ब्राह्मणों को he is giving gold plated horns वाले cows with silken garments bedecked with gold embroidery और silver hoof. ऐसे एक दो नहीं, एक डोनेशन, एक गाय ले लो प्लीज. हजारों गाय डोनेट कर रहे हो. अरे किधर से आया इतना पैसा? And every guest, what all the guests are eating, you see the plates of guests. सब कुछ है भागवतम में. Just open भागवतम. You'll see the plate of the guests. क्या क्या वो खा रहे हैं. Oh, opulent. And what do we eat? Pizzas, burgers, momos. What to eat also start in Shastra. देखिए सबका प्लेट राजभोग प्लेट and everyone is eating and very happy. अरे इतना पैसा कहाँ से आया? किधर से आया इतना suddenly? Nanda was not so rich. Nanda is a Vaishya. King is very rich. राजा के पास उतना धन होता है. नंद महाराज सिंपल वैश्य. लेकिन कैसे? Because Lakshmi has come. वहां कृष्णा है, वहां Lakshmi. That is why you will find that devotees also, although they may be simple middle class, but they enjoy the best quality of foods, the best quality of lifestyle. Why? Because Lakshmi उनके साथ है. कृष्ण साथ है, आप कृष्ण को साथ में रखिए, लक्ष्मी आ जाएगी. Yes. We have 5 more minutes क्योंकि हमने 5 मिनट लेट शुरू किया था. Such a wonderful tune of Gopi Geet. Now I want to hear complete Gopi Geet from you someday, definitely. Now this is a beautiful verse. ये सुन के आप लोग सब सुनिए ध्यान से. सीतात पत्र व्यजनैर उपस. Okay. सीतात पत्र व्यजनैर उपस्कृता प्रसून वर्षैरभिवर्षितै पति पिशंगवास वनमालया बभौ घनो यथार्कोडुपचाप वैद्युतैः. हरे कृष्ण. बहुत सुंदर श्लोक है. So now what is going to be described is amazing. Yes. What is going to be described एक साथ. अभी ये जो फेस्टिवल है इसका क्लाइमैक्स है. फेस्टिवल का क्लाइमैक्स. और इस फेस्टिवल का क्लाइमैक्स इज सन, मून, स्टार्स, लाइटनिंग, क्लाउड. पांचों एक साथ. कभी हो सकता है क्या? मेघ, सूर्य, चंद्र, तारे और बिजली सब एक साथ हो सकता है कभी? लेकिन इस श्लोक में है. दिस श्लोक इज टेलिंग इट इज लाइक दैट. हाउ एक्सप्लेनेशन इज रिक्वायर्ड. सीतात पत्र व्यजनेर उपस्कृतः. So what was there? There was a white umbrella on top of Krishna's head. And that white umbrella was like the sun. Yes, Krishna का golden umbrella, whitish golden, उसको खड़े था. तो वो किसकी तरह है? सूर्य दिख रहा था. अच्छा, वो सूर्य है. बहुत सुंदर. Very nice. Next. प्रसून वर्षैर. Everyone was throwing flowers. प्रसून वर्षैर. वर्षा हो रही थी लेकिन किसकी? फूलों की. It was looking like चमकते हुए तारे. It was looking like तारे. तारे चमक रहे थे. फिर Pishangavasa. Krishna was wearing yellow color garment. This was like Vaidyutai, lightning, बिजली की तरह चमक रहा था. Yes. And Ghana Yatha. Ghana. Krishna's color is what? Ghana Sham. So that was like Krishna's body is cloud. And Arko Udupa. What was Udupa? Udupa is moon. Udupa. Udupati. And Udupi क्षेत्र भी उसी से आया है. Udupi. Udupa. Moon. Moon is this Udupa. So Udupatha, he is compared to that fan. Yes, fanning. So Krishna was being fanned. Usually Satyaki and Uddhav, they fan Krishna on both sides. तो वो लोग भगवान को क्या करते हैं, फैन करते रहते हैं, चामर. So that charmer is compared to what? Charmer is compared to moon, उडुपा. तो इस तरीके से अगर हम देखेंगे, so there was a beautiful festival where what all, क्या क्या चीजें थी? 5 चीजें थी. पहले सन, सूर्य. क्या था वो सूर्य? छाता. वेरी गुड. दूसरा flowers. Flowers were compared to stars, चमकते हुए तारे. Very good. The third one, yellow garments, lightning. Fourth, Krishna's body, Megh, cloud. And fifth, moon. Moon was the fan, chamar. That whitish was like the moon. So like that, everybody came together. So this is the festival of Dwarka. So today, what did we see? Quickly summarize. I'll show you the note also. 16th to 18th verse, we saw Krishna, how he was welcomed by his close relatives. How he was welcomed? Full preparation के साथ आए थे, लेकिन eagerness के साथ. Eagerness, full preparation, affection, सब कुछ था. ऐसे mindlessly नहीं आ गए थे. Number 2. The second was prostitutes welcoming Krishna. So we discussed that also. Varamukya. How they are also an important part of society, and they were also devotees. Correct? So we learned a lot of lessons from that. The third, 20th shloka was how Krishna was equal to Suta Magad Vandin, and he was also equal to Nata, Nartak, and Gandharva. Singers, dancers, and dramatists. Then how he reciprocated? Different ways. Some of them bowing down, namaskar किया, कुछ लोगों को अभिवादन किया, शब्द बोले, कुछ लोगों को करस्पर्श किया, स्मिते ईक्षण किया. He encouraged some people by encouraging. So different ways he accommodated everyone. Then Lord entering into the city with invalid brahmanas. See, their enthusiasm was there. That is, enthusiasm of invalid brahmanas should also be there, and they were maintained very nicely. Then we saw the festival of Dwarka. So festival of Dwarka, we saw that how seeing Krishna in different way. First of all, the respectable women were on top. Yes, that is the first thing. Second thing, it happened every day still. They never got saturated. They were very blissful. The third thing was, who is that Krishna? Shriyo Nivasa Yasyuryu. In his chest, Lakshmi lives. Yes. Pana Patra Mukam Drisha. As soon as we see this beauty, our eyes become like Patra. Bahavo Loka Palanam. Who is this? His arm is all the planet, the Indra, Chandra, Varuna, 33 koti demigod unke bahu mein hai. And Saranganam Padambujam. In his lotus feet are all the Sarangas, devotees. And the next slok is about the 5 features together. Sun, moon, lightning, cloud, and stars, flowers, all together. That was a festival of Dwarka. So next time when you come, we will discuss from shloka number 28 and we'll finish the chapter. 28 to 39. We'll complete this chapter next class. So next chapter, what is coming next? Just to create hunger. So how Krishna met his mothers, not mothers, pura, plural. Number 2, how Krishna met his wives, not one wife, all wives. And number 3, the special character of Krishna. How Krishna is not, we should not consider Krishna is just an ordinary grihastha. He's a transcendental person. He's Supreme Lord. So these 3 things we'll discuss next class. So 28 to 39 is something that we will have. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. La Prabhupada ki jai. So today, our very dear Pranav. Pranav, aa jao Pranav. Pranav. मुझे कैप पहनानी है ना, आ जाओ. प्रणीत आ जाओ. So he's our Pranav. Aram se. So he's celebrating his, today he's 5 years old. Yes, he has become 5 years old today. So we are all very fortunate to have such a blessed child in our congregation, in our Sangha. So all devotees, I request you all to chant 3 times loud Hare Krishna Mahamantra for our dear Pranav. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. मुझे टोपी पहनाना चाहते थे मैंने पहना दिया. Okay, very nice, Pranav. Yes, so he's become 5 years old now. Kaumaram Macharet Pragyo. Now you take to Krishna consciousness seriously, okay? ध्रुव महाराज किसकी आपकी उम्र के थे? प्रहलाद भी आपकी उम्र के थे, नारद भी आपकी उम्र के थे. He chants very nicely. आप चैंटिंग करते हो ना रोज? चलो, हरि बोल. I will offer my garland. Hare Krishna. So, दोनों more. वांछाकल्प बोलो. He's saying वांछाकल्प.
Tipathindupehe patitaram pabebhyo hatubebhyo namo namah.
हरि बोल. Very good boy. चलो. Thank you, devotees. Hare Krishna. We'll be having some kirtans now. Thank you.
स्टॉप क्यों नहीं हो रही?